besties, how are you? I have missed you and I wanted to give you an update on all things at our house this week. First of all, you can see my new friend. I wanted to give you a kitten update. We have eyeballs that are open. I don't know if you can see them, but this is young Harry, named after Prince Harry. And the kittens are doing well. Mama's doing great. Their eyes are open and they're super active. And we are very excited. This has been an amazing process to watch and to get to see. And we feel very privileged. And they're loud and rowdy. And Mama's eating like a crazy person. And it's amazing. So kitten update, check. All things good. And we're very excited. If anyone needs a kitten out there, let us know. But I wanted to tell you about the rest of my week. So sad note, we lost one of our goldfish, RIP. We're very sad about that. But we know that we gave him a great life and we did a very respectful send off, and we love all of our animals, but we were sad about that. I definitely think the highlight of this week was my mom. Mama Beck needed her haircut, and this kind of went back and forth, and she needed her hair done, and she wanted Nathan to do it. And I didn't think any son-in-law should have to deal with cutting their mother-in-law's hair because, let's be honest, that couldn't go well. And so I decided to take the bullet, and I did it. Welcome to Salon Black.
Thank you so much for coming.
What are you looking for today in your style and cut?
We're going for the Corona, anything's an improvement look.
So COVID chic, got it.
That's it.
Okay,
COVID chic.
Got it. And Mama Beck was a great client. She crushed it. But I cut her hair. And I gotta tell you, I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. I want to make sure my mom looked beautiful, but I also want to make sure that she was happy. And her hair looks gorgeous. She looks so cute. She has a cute bob now. So if anyone needs her hair done, just text the sister, let her know. Young Harry's gonna go back. I think he's ready to go back for a snack. You can hear them, they're very loud. Next up on this week, this week was bath week for all the dachshunds. And anyone that has dachshunds or even dogs knows that they do not always love the bath time, except for one. We have Cubby Bear, our little brown redheaded dachshund. He got his bath this week and he was so happy. As soon as Nathan turns on the hose, he starts running around, like cruising. He gets so excited and starts jumping and yelling, and it was awesome. And so Nathan gave him a bath and he was covered in water. He was loving all of it. And then of course the first thing he wants to do is jump on me, and that's a hard no. If you're wet, you can't get on me. But he loved it. The rest of the dogs are still not speaking to us yet, but it happens. As with all of you, I know that there are certain things that you are missing in quarantine, and or things that you have to go do, or just this whole thing is, inconvenient and painful and tiring. Well, Nathan and I had to go out for an errand, and we had to actually go into a store, which I have not been into a store since Dallas put out the face mask, that you have to have a face mask to go in anywhere public. And my friend Steven, thank you very much, sent us face masks. And they're so cute. They're pink and they're fabulous. He sent us a bunch of pink ones and then one black one for Nathan. And it was so generous and sweet. Well, I had to put one on. And I have to tell y'all, I have so much respect anyway for healthcare workers and restaurant workers and grocery store workers. But having to wear a mask for even 5 minutes, I was very stressed out. I was sweaty, and I felt like I was suffocating or like claustrophobic. And I realized, first of all, I'm a big old wuss. I got that. But second of all, how amazing these people are that have to wear these masks all day, all night. And I just don't know how you do it. So my hats off, my much respect, my much gratitude, because I couldn't do it. I had to in 5 minutes, and I got in the car. I was like, ugh. Can't even breathe. It was crazy. So so much respect, so much love. Thank you to everyone that is out there working and having to work like this. It is, I don't think anyone realizes it, even for a minute, about the masks and what it means. So hang in there, and I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. But Nathan was also missing stuff. You know, it's tough. You miss things that you used to do all the time. And we had a Sunday night tradition that every Sunday we would go get crawfish. We supported one of our local restaurants and we love crawfish. And this is crawfish season and we love it and we miss it. And so Nathan just had enough and he wanted to go get some. And I'm like, how are you going to eat like shrimp and crawfish boil in the car? And I was very anti it because I don't want that in my car. And you can imagine how it smells. And anyway, he wanted it. And so I thought, what the hell, we'll go do it. So we actually had a crawfish boil and shrimp boil in our car. And I know that sounds disgusting. And for a lot of you, it probably would be, but we loved it. And it was so nice. Not because the crawfish was so great, because it wasn't that great, but we went to a different place and it wasn't that great. But it was like that taste of familiarity. It was food that we love, food that we enjoy having, that we got to like taste again. And we ate it, we enjoyed it. We actually had another cheese and meat tray this week as well, but it wasn't as good as the last one. We got it from a different place, so we didn't want to show it to you because it wasn't that great. But we did have the crawfish, and I wanted Nathan to enjoy the crawfish a little bit longer. So I made him what we famously call in the Black household, the what you got pot. And what you got pot is an official culinary term in our house. And it's what you got around the house goes in the pot. And I love this because I love cooking for him. And, you know, I always try to think of creative, fun ways to feed him and make sure he's happy and comfortable in this horrible quarantine. But so what you got pot this week was seafood shells. So I took all the crawfish shells and all the shrimp shells that we had, like, you know, because it's trash that gets made from eating things. And I took we have so many like half cut up onions in this house. I don't know why. We had a little bit of kielbasa left. We had a jalapeno that's seen better days. We had tomatoes that definitely had seen better days. And I started the what you got pot. And I took all these shells and I charred them. So I charred them all like in the pot, like high heat, no oil. Then I put in all these hard spices and seasoning. Once again, no oil because you want to get it charred and get that oil coming out of it. And then I put in all my vegetables, anything I had, literally what you got in the refrigerator, what you got in the pantry, the what you got pot. And then we had some beer in our house that had gone bad. So I threw that in. And we had some open like stocks. I threw that in. And I just let it cook. And I let it cook for like 5 hours on the stove. And then I strained it and I seasoned it. I finished off a little cream. Then I took the vegetables from the crawfish boil, the corn, the garlic. We also had a little bit of the crawfish tails left and the sausage, and I turned it into soup. And then I had some rice from a dinner we had the night before. And so I made the what you got pot, crawfish and shrimp soup that I garnished with meat, and he was so happy. Nathan ate 3 bowls of soup last night. 3. So I knew I did well. And that is a way to show love and caring and concern and cooking for someone. And it's literally stuff that you already have. So I highly recommend the what you got pot at your house because you never know. And Nathan, as you know, has been working on his garden and he has been working on this greenhouse and he is crushing it. We have seen the first signs of peppers and new tomatoes, but he also, and this is a shout out to my brother Alex because Alex made these and brought these to us, and Nathan wanted to try it, but he has made broccoli sprouts. He literally sprouted this from seedlings and he was growing them in our pantry because I guess it has to be somewhere dark. And Nathan made broccoli sprouts, which are absolutely delicious, very nutritious, and we put them on salads and we love them. And I'm so proud of him because what a cool treat and something that he made completely organic and we get to enjoy it. So way to go. Thank you to brother Alex for the inspiration. And thank you to Nathan for making them. And finally, I always want to give you guys like a food treat or snack or something that you can make besides the what you got pot. And today, Nathan made me, and I've learned this in quarantine, my favorite thing in the world, He makes these quesadillas in an air fryer. I don't know how many of you have an air fryer. I know that quesadillas are not the most complicated food, but he makes these, he gets these tortillas, he makes them and he gets them toasted he puts them in there 1 minute, puts a little olive oil, salt and pepper, throws in whatever cheese you got, and then he cooks it. And look at this, he garnishes it with some avocado and sour cream, and he finished it off with salt, pepper, and lime. And I think it is brilliant and genius. It's my favorite snack, whether it's late night, early morning, or because you're a little hungover. But the air fryer quesadilla is absolutely delicious, and I highly recommend it. It takes 1 minute, it's fabulous, and you can enjoy it. So that is my week. I miss you guys. I love you. I am trying to work on the new restaurant concept, or figure out what's sort of next in all of this quarantine. I just continue to spend as much time talking to my friends and my family, and watching these kittens grow, and just trying to stay positive and happy. But I miss you and I love you, and I know that it's crazy out there, but we got your back. So I will see you next week. Have a fabulous week.